Hello students, welcome back. So now I'm going to show you how you can write to a file using CSV module. CSV, it stands for comma separated value. A lot of time you get your data in the form of a CSV file. And so basically what it means is that your values in your file, they are separated by comma. That's what the word comma separated value file means. So there are two methods you can use to write to a CSV file. You can either use writer or you can use DICT writer, which is short for dictionary writer. If your data comes in the form of a list, you want to use writer. If your data is in the form of a dictionary, you want to use dictionary writer. Let's understand this through an example. First thing I do, I import the CSV module. Second thing, let's say this is your data right here. In this data, you can see you have name, age, city. That's my header right here. These are my columns. And this Bobby, 24, lives in New York. Maxi, 30, lives in New York. This is the corresponding data or rows for the rest of them. So in this case, first thing I'm going to do, open up your CSV file. So let's say this is the name of my CSV file, people.csv. And I'm opening up in a write mode. So W stands for write mode. In this case, my new line is I'm overriding the default behavior by putting empty space over here. And I'm calling this thing as file. So this whole thing, it opens up this file and I'm calling this file right here. So writer equal to csv.writer, that invokes or that calls this writer inbuilt method, and that creates this writer object, a writer instance. I'm also passing this argument file, which is this one right here. And then I'm calling inbuilt method write rows. So this one will write a whole list in a single shot. So write a rows, that's what it does. And then at the end, I'm printing the message. So when I run this, it's going to print out that message. Let's go take a look at the directory. And if you come over here, you're going to see people.csv. Right click, open in a notepad, come over here, and you can see that. Let me just minimize the screen, and you can see that all the records are there. If I change, let's say, Zohar to Zohar 2, run this again, go back over here, and you can see Zohar 2 over here. Change it back to Zohar, run it again, and you're going to see Zohar back. All right. Now, let's say your data comes to you in the form of a dictionary now. This is your dictionary right here. This is a list of dictionary. And this dictionary tells you basically it has a key and value. Key is your name of your column and your value is the corresponding values. In this case, name is Bobby and age is 24 and city is New York. Name Maxi, age 30, city New York. And the same thing for the rest of them. So in this case, I'm specifying my field names explicitly. My field names are name, age, city, name, age, city. Or I can actually get my my field names directly from my data right here because these are my city names right here. I can get it from there too. So I have both options. So first thing you do, you open up your CSV file in write mode and call this thing as file. Create a writer instance. In this case, I'm calling dictionary writer. Specify your file, specify your field names. That would be this right here. And then I'm writing the header. So this is going to write the whole column header right here. And then I'm writing all my data, this data right here. This is exactly same data as the one on the top. And let me remove this 2 over here. Okay, so writing the rows in one single shot, and at the end, it prints out a helpful message that the file has been successfully created. So let's run this, come back over here, and you're going to see that now. That file has been successfully created. And this is the data. You can actually come back and change, let's say, Zohar to Zohar 3 and run this. And if you go back again, you're going to see Zohar 3 printed over there. Now I'm going to show you how you can append a data to an existing CSV file. So let's create a CSV file first. So I showed you how to create a CSV file in the past. So basically I'm just using the same logic. This is my data. It comes in the form of a list, opening up the CSV file in the write mode, writing the data in one single shot, and then successfully creates the file. So let's run this and let's take a look at that file. Come over here and this is your data right here. James Rahul Ashwani. So this is the file, let's say, given to you. And you want to append the data to that. So the way you append data is using this A mode. So let's say this is your data. These are your new rows. Lee, 81 Zurich, Kim, 39 Jaipur. This is your corresponding data. So in this case, you open up a CSV file, which is the same file, people.csv, the one that the one that we are trying to write to. Open in append mode, call this file as file, and then create a writer instance, and then write your new rows. In this case, my new rows is this right here. So when I run this, it's going to put Lee, Kim, Zohar in that file. So if you go back, take a look at that file, and you're going to see these 3 new entries. So this way you can append data to that. You can also append data using dictionary writer. So let's say now your data is in the form of a dictionary right here. So in this case, your field name is going to be name, age, city. Specify your field names. Open up your file in append mode. Use your dictionary writer. Everything remains the same. In this case, the difference now is that over here, if you come back, let's see, I'm not writing header name anymore. So if you remember, when we were creating a new file, we were actually specifying our header. In this appending mode, right now we do not have to specify our header because the header is already there. So writer.write rows, specify your data, and run this, and that's going to create these new entries, Bobby and Maxi at the end. So if you come over here, you can see Bobby and Maxi has been created. All right. Thank you, gentlemen.